Come on, YouTube. Every damn time. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. The stream where we hang out with you amazing and wonderful people and have fun doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. Joining me today, we've got Grim the Mechanic.
Hello.
And the Gibraltar Jabroni himself. We've got Scribe Gaming here with us today.
How's it going, guys? Good to be back.
And we're here to have fun. And I know here in the U.S. everything's another election in the books, but I can tell everybody it's just be calm, let the process play out.
Are you saying something
fine.
big is going down in the US at the moment?
Just a little bit, yeah. So just relax, get your mind off things. You can see I'm still in my grungies from being outside. Moving stuff, so I'm already tired already. And I will be going back to being outside working on the railroad once everything's said and done. So that'll be creamy. But what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do like we always do. We'll suffer through said mod depression. That goes without saying. We'll do the event real quick. I think it's the nicest event. And then really what we're going to focus on is 3v3 GAC defense. We're going to talk about it. We're going to lay the teams down for our opponent. I've already scouted our opponent a little bit. Good roster, really good roster, but he's at a huge disadvantage because I have 3 Galactic Legends with Ultimates and he has Uno. So that's going to be really bad for them. So we're going to think about where we're going to place teams and what teams we're going to put on defense. So your input on these will be really good. So if you have thoughts about what teams you want to place for GSC defense, keep those in your brain and we'll get to those. Not going to do a lot of questions today. We'll do some questions. If you want to put those in, you can. I don't know how much time I will devote to questions today. I'm going to try to keep this to about an hour just because, again, I have to get back out to doing what I'm doing. So my streaming schedule is going to be limited this week. Plus, tonight we have the big Wednesday night stream. We've got 2 new characters that have been revealed, and we want to really get in depth with them on the Wednesday night stream. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, so a lot of good stuff. Remember, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. Also, do give you a greeting. We like to shout out everybody. Hit the thumbs up as you come in. And so give your greeting, stroke your Wookiees, whip out your pickles, say hi to everybody, say hi to us. We'll shout you guys out here here in a few minutes and say thank you for being here and thank you for watching us. I think that being said, let's just get going. Let's just get nasty. Let's go right into mod depression. I think that is warranted. And so let's see here. I think I have a mod. You can see what I'm working on here. Let's discuss this real quick. You can see that I'm working. Asajj I just put up there because she only needs 1 piece. I'm like, I might as well do her for Darkseid. Not that I don't have any problems with Darkseid TB, but I do win it in her special mission. But I mean, might as well do it, right? Padme, we're going to finish up. We're going to do Shakti and then Want. And then my main focus, and after that, will be working toward SEE. We'll work on Cara Dune at the same time and Admiral Piet for our ships. Ships are going really well. We're almost done with the BTLB. I did have to get it done. I did not have enough credits to do TIE Bomber, so the first 3 rounds of GAC, we won't have the Imperial Fleet bomb, the bomber ready at 6 stars, but, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm looking out for the mats on those, so I'm getting those mats as we progress through this. So it's going well. It's going real well. So we'll have those done soon. You can see Malevolence is slowly creeping up to 6 stars, so that'll be nice to get that ship done. I'm just saving all my get to for that. So we're slowly but surely getting where we need to go. That being said, let's go watch Ranger get his ass kicked doing mod depression. As you guys know, last week we finished up Luke. Jedi Master Luke is completed. He's got his his ultimate done. And it's very creamy and sexy to see. I think I do have a gold mod that needs to be done. Let me go see what I got here. I know it was a gold. I want to say it was a cross, perhaps? No, it was a triangler. So let's do this old triangler here. Let's see what we got. Let's give it a roll of 12. This is the big roll. This is the big day. Here we go. I'm going to do some rolling here. Here we go. And. Okay, it only hit speed.
Not what you were looking for.
No.
No.
No, that didn't. that didn't go
Not
very
only
well.
was it only one speed roll, it was only 3.
It didn't work out the way I planned. So
I'd almost rather have no speed rolling.
yeah, that's a good call. That's ugly. All right. God damn it. All right, let's see here. We got some mods I want to roll here just because they're 9 speed. We're working on our blues. That's actually not bad. It's potency with double protection. I actually kind of like that mod. Let's slice this bitch. All right, we've got the energy. Let's do it. Let's see how many we get. Really, 16. You're gonna make me spin crystals, you bastards. All right, let's do it again. We'll do one more slice for today. Then we're gonna say hi to everybody. So get your greetings in there. Here we go. That should be more than enough. Well, I'm glad Cubs didn't have no depression yesterday because I have depression every day. It's horrible. All right. Speaking of depression, here we go with another roll. And more depression. God damn it in the head. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. Just on the stream, man. I'm telling you, it is a goddamn conspiracy. I'm convinced it's a conspiracy. Oh, that's so brutal. Bloody son of bird. So, and the game pros. Did it really? Wow. I guess it didn't like me looking at mods, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, God forbid.
Getting it out of the way before you start GAC.
It couldn't handle your depression, so it killed itself.
I mean, the depression was so strong that it crashed the game. I mean, they're like, uh-oh, Ranger's not giving up. He may do another mod. F that.
Yeah.
You think you've seen depression? You ain't seen anything yet.
You ain't seen nothing, boy. Back in my day, we used to have crazy depression. We would just wake up and had depression automatically. So, yee. All right, keep coming in. Keep giving your greetings. Keep giving your thumbs up. We're about to shout everybody out once I can figure out what the hell's going on with the game. Okay, so perfect. Shout out to Finn yesterday. Stepped up big time. I was busy out doing stuff, and I just did not have time for the lunch stream. So look at people are slowly matriculating in. We'll give them a little bit more time. Let's, you know what? Let's go start working on our GAC. Get your questions in, do all that stuff. But let's set our GAC defense. You know, the feats. You know me. I don't really give two shits about the feat, the feats and stuff. We do most of them, but like the special ones where like you have to use a Saj and beat 2 together. It's like, nah, I'm not doing that. So let's look at our opponent here. We're playing Blood Pack 2K2. They are in Merrick's Legacy. Shout out to them. And I looked at their roster, and they had 1 Galactic Legend. We have 3. 3 being the magic number, and the number was 3. So, GAC is going to be, ship-wise, I don't think we're changing anything. They're going to keep Malevolence. We're going to keep GR. What we are going to do is put our normal fleets down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So we have 2 fleets that we use in our GC defense. That's really not going to be anything of extraordinary. There's going to be no doubt about that. 2002, not 2K2. I don't know. Maybe it's 2K2. Maybe it's 2002. I don't know, Ray Rock. I'm not a goddamn mathematician. We'll talk about the teams we want to place on. So think about the teams that you would like to see me place on defense. I am not Finn. We're not doing fun teams. This is a more serious outlook on what we're going to do with GAC. So legit teams. The other ones I'm just not going to. I'm not even going to pay attention to. Use cuff. No, just shame on you.
But you also don't have a very fluffed bottom. So
I do not have a very fluffy bottom. That is correct.
That's Finn's dig.
Fluffy bottoms are something that I'm going to say is a Finn thing. So
yeah. He specializes in that area.
Yeah. All right. So let's set our fleet and give you guys some times to kind of think about what we'd like to do. Newt B1 GBA. It's a possibility. We'll think about that. All right, so let's set Holdo down. Now we know we're just going to go resistance here. This is a pretty standard lineup, and it's actually done very well for us. Start all 3 resistance, and then the other ship is going to be, well, if I can get out of the resistance. We know that the ships that are also going to be on this is Lando's Falcon. We know Evan's going to be on here, and I think we've been putting them all on here. Surprising, very surprising with this fleet is that not only has it gotten us holds, but it usually every round we had the holdo maneuver go off, and it took a shit ton of banners from the other person. So
I love putting holdo on D.
It is really, really fantastic, and it's been doing very, very well for us.
A lot of people just don't know how to deal with it properly, you know.
I know. So you know, it's done very well. Angel Chiss, I see your suggestion there. I like that. I think we are going to do SLKR, DACA, and Zombie. Infinity is saying not the fluffiest, but significantly fluffy. I would argue that you're Charmin fluffy. Kazakage Tuesday says I'm here. We'll go through all the greens here in a second. Let's get the ships down, and let's do the ships, and then we'll start going through, and then we'll start looking at questions. We'll start looking at what teams we want to sit here. So we'll look at some of the teams and what we think about this. So, but this is the first fleet going down, so we'll put that down. Now, I have worked extraordinarily hard on Biston's fleet. Now, I've got Biston's ship. We'll go out of here for a second, and I busted my ass to get those characters done. Biston and Scareful Pathfinder are now 12. So, we can start using Biston.
Horrible to get. Ugh.
Oh, it was brutal, dude. I wanted to cry so many times, dude. But Scareful Pathfinder is 12. Biston is 12. So, that makes a huge difference in our fleet. Now, let's go set our fleet in GAC, because we are going to put the rebels down on defense. I really dig it. We also got the Y-wing to 7 stars.
Sick.
Well, Thane, I couldn't wait for you, man. And we just started. We've already set the defense what we're normally going to do for ships. We haven't done anything else. All right, so we're going to go rebels on defense. Now, the starting lineup, we were not using Biston in the starting lineup because it wasn't quite ready. But we can use Biston in the starting lineup. Now, the starting lineup that we want to go with. I'm assuming we're going with the standard combination of Biggs, Han's Millennium Falcon, and Biston then, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I am open to... No, that's Cassian's. Now, they are gear 12. But if you guys have a different lineup, I am open to it. Let's just set this to rebels, because I'm tired of looking for the goddamn ships. Biston, Falcon, and Y-wing. Biston, Falcon, and Y-wing. Okay, I like that.
Yep, that's good starting lineup, that is.
All right, first reinforcement is going to be, I'm assuming, Ghost then.
Well, it favors Ghost as a first reinforcement over a tank.
Phantom Cassian, Ghost. Do we want Biggs as a 4th then on this fleet? I'm assuming yes. No, you don't want.
The thing is, if you put a tank in the reinforcement lineup, the AI will prioritize a tank, so it'll do Phoenix.
So go
with
with Wedge then.
Well, you say the lineup and your reinforcements doesn't matter.
Thane is saying going Biggs. We're not using Lando's Falcon here, Ray Rock.
Yeah, that's on the Resistance fleet, isn't it?
Yeah. So Thane, who's been kind of steering us in the right direction, says Biggs.
Okay.
Then Phantom, okay, Cassian, and Ghost. Okay, so we're leaving Wedge off the board. All right, I'm down to try this. I know that's Biggs. That's Wedge. How did he get in there?
Sneaky Wedge, man. Sneaky Wedge.
He shouldn't have been, because Biggs should always have. He has a higher GP than him. So all right, so we've got as our team. So we've got Y-wing, Biston, Han as our starting lineup. It's pretty solid. Then we've got Biggs, Ghost, Cassian, Phantom as our reinforcement. Angel just says Gear 13 Biggs better to start. I don't know, Angel. I'll tell you what we'll do here, Angel. That's got to be Biggs. Yeah. He's got the higher GP. So, we'll try this the first round, see how it goes, Angel. But keep that in mind. If we need to switch it out, we'll switch out to Biggs. We'll see which one's doing better for us, Angel. But we will definitely give your fleet a shot. But we'll let the GAC Whisper have his moment here. Thane likes to give me shit because he says I don't ever listen to him, which is total bullshit. I listen to him all the time.
It's only partially true.
Yeah. It's not even closely. Thane thinks I mostly don't follow him. Mostly. All right.
I like how Smudge is taking up the majority of my camera space.
All right, so we got our second fleet done. There we go. I dig it. Let's see how it plays out, and then we'll keep Angel Chisses in mind. Just keep me honest about that Angel Chiss. All right, so we got our defense sound. Let's we're gonna get into the characters who had some suggestions already, but let's say hi to everybody. We'll start off with Nathan H. Says hello there, Skewers Pickle Time. Very nicely done, sir. Foreigner says hello there, Skewers. Hello there. Yuch says greetings on the hump day. How everything is rocking and rolling this this week keep being awesome. There you go. Thank you, Yuta, for being here. Mako with the very nicely done hump day with the camels. Very, very, very nicely done. This here shit. How you children? How's your women? Fedichico says good morning. Remarks here says good hump day morning, Wookiee Strokers. Glad to have you both here. Little 73 says happy Taco Hump Day Part 2 and Wama Lama Ding Dong. Well, I'll let that one slide. Michael H is with the wave. He's here hanging out with us. Dark Stanley's here with us with the wave and his pickle being whipped out. Very nicely done. And then Ray Rockman Rise with a Fist usually has a good luck with speed 2. Makes me jealous. Yeah, you just says, why so serious, Ranger? Want to know how I got these scars, Yuta? So we had a suggestion from Dark Stanley. Remind me that one. Newt B1 GBA. We'll see if we want to do that one. Gav P with our nice introduction here, as he always does. Says, hey, RSG peeps. Wave. Phew. Ranger's back. It was scary yesterday. A scary dark place. Let's celebrate Ranger's return with pickles for everyone. And, of course, a chocolate covered sprinkled down for Ouchie. Very nicely done. Newt C3PO and Watt from Ray Rock. Okay, well, we'll discuss it. Finity says, fluffy bottoms. Fluffy bottoms. Well, Ghost Strikes here. He says, hey, everyone. The lovely Maz Kanat is here. Hey, Maz. Hey. She just says, fluffy. Angel Chiss with a Supreme Leader Coloran Daka Zombie. I think we're going to do that. Kazakage Too Easy, as I said previously, says, I'm here. We know you're here. Then Thane popped in, says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on, Pimp? Let's see here. Anybody else? The lovely Kaya. Kaya, always a pleasure to have you here, milady. And then I think we're caught up on everybody that I can see. Okay, so, all right. So we got the defensive fleet, and it keeps on hit the thumbs up. Keep giving your shout outs. We will shout you guys out as we move along here. So let's rock and roll here some more. And defense. Now, he only has Ray. Now, I think I'm going to keep my Ray for offense. Why do you say that? Because I know Ray's a pain in the ass on defense. And if I'm going to keep one Galactic Legend on offense, just in case he puts Ray down, it's going to be my Ray. Ha ha ha. What else? 23 says he wedged himself into your reinforcements. Ha ha ha. Shut up. Keep calling for his Ray. Put Ray down. I don't know. My Ray's pretty good. It's just a matter of timing when the ultimates go off. I kind of like Kylo on defense with the zombie Daka combination there. And we do have Luke going down on defense too. Luke! Oh, Luke! Yeah, bro! I'm going to put SLKR in defense this time. So let's go up north. I really like that team. I think we had talked about it with, of course, Minato's not saying anything. Thane, why can't you get your monkey ass into the goddamn Zoom call? Make this easier. But I think we've been discussing it. We're going to go Kylo, Daka, Zombie as a team that we put down on 3v3. What? Okay, so I like what Thane's saying here. Kylo, his opponent Rey is not ultimate. Oh, well, that'll just make this easier.
Sure.
But I like Kylo's with Doc as zombies a pain in the ass in 3v3 on defense, so we're going to go with that. I just like it better on defense than I do like Rey. Not that Rey's not really good. She's super awesome. But I like this. So we're going to go Kylo. We're going to go Daka and Zombie. And then we're going to do... So we'll set this. Now, the question is... So let's set that. I've made my decision. But Hawthorne, we'll keep your suggestions in mind too. You know, I'm always open to suggestions. I like the feedback, but then, you know, I'll make a decision and then we'll see how it works. That's true. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If she doesn't have the ultimate, if he keeps it for offense, that's really going to make her life miserable against Kylo Ren. If he wants to keep it for Kylo Ren. Now, the question is, do we put Luke in the south or do we kill hard in the north and just put a wall of Galactic Legends, some tough ones up top, and then just some good solid teams on the south wall? Luke in the south? Okay. And that one we're going to go... Let's see here. So we're going to go... Bastila lead. Let me read what this is. Bastila, Jedi Master Luke.
And what? Yeah, it's a nasty defense.
Let's see here. And then I need... Oh, Watt. I was like, what was the other one I need?
What was the other one you need?
What?
Yeah.
What did you say? Alright, so we'll put Watt down. Jesus Christ, that's a 90,000 GP team. Christ. So we're going to set that down. Yeah, but the problem is, so you're saying put Rey down as well, but honestly, I think we keep Rey just in case, because if it doesn't have an ultimate, she can still Saber Swarm the shit out of us. I think having our Rey would just make life easier. Yeah, I think so. I think we keep Rey. I think we keep Rey just in case he puts it down on defense. And then we know we can take that out with our Rey and then have fun with, you know, all our other teams. So, I'm going to keep Rey. All right. So, let's focus on some really good teams in the north. And then we'll go with that. Alexander Cross with a question says, question, after finishing all characters and ships from Guild Event Store, what is the best use for Get 1 and Get 2? I am free to play. If you have finished all characters and ships for Get 1 and Get 2, I don't know where you are with your Galactic Legends or where you are with other characters and stuff, but you can start gearing toward... I like to use Get 1. A lot of times I use it for stun guns and those binocular purple pieces that are a pain in the ass for Get 1. For Get 2, it's those furnaces, right side pieces that are a pain in the ass. My God, those can be a nightmare, especially if you have Alexandru. And it says Andrew, but it's Andru. Alexandru. But if you have that, then you can start using that. I did religiously. Now, the reason I did it first before I went and finished Malevolence. So I'm just doing it now, but I've got 3 Galactic Legends done. So you can start using that for stun guns, definitely. And the purple, those purple square binocular pieces of shit that drive me bananas. You need so many of those, it's ridiculous. So you usually get one for that. I think loading up on stun guns is always a smart play. And then get to, it's definitely those right side pieces. I mean, they're so hard to get, they're so hard to find, and they're so hard to mass, even with TB and raids and stuff like that. So that's where I kind of focus on. Okay. All right. So we got our 2 Galactic Legends down. We got our 2 fleets down. We got to come up with a bunch more teams. So let's start hearing it, guys. Get your teams in here. And let's rock and roll. Apparently, also I made the Premier League in the in the GAC Centers thing. So we'll have to represent here. So we'll see how that plays out. I think it's just a good bit of fun. All right. So what are some other team suggestions? Rex 5's Nest. I'm not a big fan of that one.
No.
I don't like that. Not in the slightest. I just don't think that's a good combination. I think Shock T with 2 clones is a much better use. I think you put Nest with... we'll talk about Nest. I think Nest is too good solo, too. I mean, in 3s, Nest is super badass in solo opportunities. I think some of the characters you really want to keep for offense in 3s, just from my experience. Malik is a great solo character. Gas is a great solo character. Crew is a great. Kylo Ren Mass is a great solo character. I mean, there's just a ton of them that are really good. So Padme. Oh, 3PO. That's not actually. That's actually. So
yeah, that makes more sense. Rex 5's 3PO makes a hell of a lot more sense.
Yeah, I would say Nest does not make sense. All right, so Padme, who are you going to put with Padme? I'll put Padme down. So we'll go Padme, who we put on there?
I go GKJK.
Yeah, GGB1B2 is a good, solid story, and GB Spy and Soldier. Those are really good suggestions too.
GK and R2, along with Padme.
Possible. Let's see what Thing. This is Thing's suggestion. He just says Padme, but I don't know what GK and Jedi Anakin. Okay, we'll go with that Thing.
Standard.
That's a standard team, and they're all. I'm working on relicing Padme, but the other 2 are highly relics, so that works. So we'll set that down. I like that. Let's see. Now, Dark Stanley keeps wanting to put Newt B1 GBA. In the chat, what do you guys think of Newt B1 and GBA?
I'd say Newt, Dooku, and Sunfac.
See, I like that a little bit better.
That's my advice.
Yeah, I like Newt, Dooku, and Sunfac. I think that because you get the taunting tank out there, and then you're going to get... even if they go first, so they kill Newt. It just gives you a lot of flexibility, especially with Sunfac in there. So that might be a team that I think is a little bit better than the Newt B1 GBA combination.
And then you can save your GBA for your separatists, your other Geos, can't you?
Yeah, GBA Spy and Soldier. I mean, that's the other one you'd like to see on defense, right? So we could go Newt, Dooku, and Nest. That's another really good one.
Yep. If you're gonna do something with Dooku and Nest, you're better off doing Dooku lead with Django and Nest.
That's when Dark Stanley just said, or no, he said Newt, Django, and Droideka is good.
I like to throw Droideka under Old Ben because it's annoying.
Oh yeah, that's really annoying, dude.
Yeah, go like Old Ben lead with Droideka and Night Sister Spirit.
Yeah,
just to get your opponent to rage.
Okay, so we've got the Padme team down. We've got the Kylo Ren team down. What are the other teams? I want big, good teams that we want to put up here. So we can go Grievous, B1, B2. I'm fine with that as one team.
Then get your Geos in there.
We could put Geos up here too. So get those 2 teams done. So we'll go Grievous, B1, B2. So we'll put that team down. dokie. All right. You want to put the purse board? You don't want to use, say, Finn with a Ray or something? Okay, that's interesting. Brown coats. Newt Dooku Ness. All right, I'm getting some suggestions here. I'm just looking at it. Finn and the handbag boys in the back. We may do that.
Sounds suggestive.
Because with Ray, we could go Ray, Galactic Legend Ray with, I don't know, who do you want to throw in there? Like Holdo and somebody else. We do want to put that Dooku Newt team down. I really like that team for the North here. I think I don't like Ness though. I just don't.
Well, the problem with that team is you don't have any heavy hitters in there.
Well, that's why I'm thinking.
They all wet noodle. I mean, Ness can do good, but she'll like.
I like Droideka in this
CC'd
team.
right away.
I like Droideka as a third in this. Newt, Dooku, and Droideka. Yeah, you're gonna get. Well, they don't have a taunting tank. I think we said Sunfac, right?
Well, the thing is you don't need a taunting tank. You just need a tank.
Yeah.
Because Dooku will stealth everybody but the tank.
You can use Magna or you can use Sunfac.
I mean, if we go Nest here, we don't have Nest for solo purposes. However, we do have Jedi Master Luke. We do have Malik. We have Gas. We have our own crew.
I'd say do it. I mean,
Right,
when was the last time you faced a team that you could solo with Nest?
A lot, actually.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah. All right, so we'll do this. All right, I'll go Newt, Dooku, and Ness. We'll do that. All right, so we got the North done. I'm assuming in the South we want to go. We want to put the Geonosians down, so we'll put the Geos down. So we'll go GBA, Spy, and Soldier. Okay, we'll put that team down. All right. Now, Thane had a suggestion in the back here that we put... Now, this is his suggestion. I'll see what everybody thinks about this. I kind of like keeping the bros for Ray.
Or for offense.
Yeah, but he's saying put the leather squad together. So it would be Finn with the two bros. That would be a team that you put in the back.
Yeah, it's a decent team, actually.
Okay.
I need to top me up.
We'll do it. Because our Ray is better. All right, we'll put that team in the back. Now I want to go with a good team up front here. We've got Geos. We've got Luke. Let's put another solid team up front. What are we thinking? What was the team that was recommended? I'm going to put that in the back. I'm not going to put that up front. That'll be Zeres, Vandor, and L3. Was that the team?
That's nasty.
Yeah, I kind of like that team. So we'll go Bears.
You probably wouldn't use them on offense anyway, would you?
No. I kind of like that team. That's a good suggestion. So Bears. Was it Bears, L3, and Vandor, correct? Yes. So we'll put that team on the back. Okay. Mon Mothma and Wiggs, huh? I actually think that would be a pretty decent team up front. What do you guys think?
That could catch people out.
And don't forget, I mean, in 3v3s, leadership abilities aren't as useful. So you can get away with doing guys that don't have leadership abilities. And still have a really good team.
Bro, the Hoth Bros, mine are not at the level that we need them at.
Rolo does have a lot of more use in 3v3, I'd say. She's a lot scarier.
I agree.
So up front we go.
We got 3 teams left to place, yeah?
Yeah, so we'll go. I like Mon Mothma with Biggs and Wedge. That's actually a pretty solid team.
Yep.
Rolo, Cholo, Lando, that could be a suggestion.
That's a lot of AoE.
Yeah.
That's a lot of O's.
Oh my.
Oh,
I like
my.
this. Mon Mothma, Biggs, and Wedge. This I think is pretty solid.
Yep.
Because she can revive if they go down. One of them goes down.
And you've got the extra summoned unit, haven't you?
Yeah, she'll venture some of that unit. Aunt Jemima says Rolo, Cholo, Chupio. I kind of like Chupio for offense, so I don't. I like the. Well, maybe we say that for offense there. And
How would you split Chupio on offense? I'm wondering.
I don't know.
CLS trio is CLS trio.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could probably do like Raid Han and Chewie on offense.
No,
as a
the other
team, too.
suggestion I'm getting is Chert and Bays, but they're not as geared as Biggs and Wedge are.
I'd go with your wigs here, mate.
Place a
Doing
boss
like
bounty
Red
hunter
5.
team. I can place a boss bounty hunter team. I'm actually going to do that. You know, that was the team that I was running. It was Mando, Grief, and who else? Oh, I was running Watt. Well, we can't do that now. All right, so we'll do boss bounty hunters for thing.
Oh man, that does. He has me thinking about putting Chase with Mon Mothma. That would be a pretty annoying team right there.
We can go Django, Bosk, and I'll save bounty hunters for feats.
Oh, they're bounty
Okay.
hunter feats, aren't they? Yeah. God, I forgot.
All
about
right, so forget about that. Okay, so we'll save those for now. What is the feat? Hold on, let me go look.
that. There's like Mandalorian armor kills and some other shit.
Oh, well, then we're not doing that.
Oh, but you've got like Django, Mando, Grief.
Well, you can
Grief.
run 2 different teams and with the bounty hunters and get multiple kills.
I'm
So
pretty certain it's over the week as well. So you've got multiple.
I'm keeping
backups.
CLS and them for offense thing. I'm not going to use them for defense. I'm still thinking about this Mon Mothma team. CLS is just too good on offense. I'm kind of digging this Mon Mothma team.
Yeah, I think you should go Mon Mothma wigs.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a lot of damage, and it can revive. It can do a lot of stuff.
Because if you're running Geos up north as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So they can't like.
They can't nest, or they can't. I know what you're
Traya.
saying. They can't
Traya
trade both.
both, can they? So there's that.
Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so that's a solid team with Luke and Watt and Basil lead. Then we've got Crew, Padme, Grievous, and then we've got the Newt Dooku Nest combination. We also have Geos up top there. No, we have Grievous. We have the Geos down south. Okay, that's good. Should we put a first order team down in the back here? Oh, someone said there was a Rolo suggestion. Rolo, Lando, and who's the other one? I can't remember.
Some rebel.
Rolo, Cholo, and Lando.
Rolo, Cholo, and Lando. The O team.
The Big O's team.
The Big O's.
The Oreos, the Rolos, the mint with a hole.
Just because we took up the Big O's. Rolo, Cholo, and Lando. Oh, God.
Cholo.
Oh, that's fantastic. I just for fun, we're going to put that down. It's a thing now. So we're going to put that down. I'm already convinced. Rolo, Cholo, Lando.
If that gets a hold now, Ranger.
Oh, my God.
That's got to be like static defense for you.
All right. Last team, do you want to put a first order team down? I'll just put first order up and who you want to use.
Let's see here. Crew, regular Kylo, and Hux.
No, regular Kylo keep for offense. He can solo stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
You
Crew,
saving,
Hux,
have you
and
used Sith Trooper?
Sith Trooper.
We haven't used Hux and Sith Trooper. I don't know if we want to save them for offense. Hawthorne, we did put a GG team up top. So the General Grievous has already been put down. So...
Is your SLK R&D?
Okay, so thing's saying
he put it on
Hux,
defense.
First Order Stormtrooper, and Red Trooper. And then Dark Steen saying Crew, Hux, and Lobster.
Yeah, I do Crew, Hux, and Sith Trooper.
Although that Hux lead team is intriguing me a little bit.
It's an interesting name that Thane Kyrell has got for a Sith Trooper.
Yeah, Tampon Trooper, yeah. It is. Boy, that team's kind of interesting to me. So this is the team, First Order Stormtrooper, and then Red Lobster Trooper. Get out of here, Stings. I'm not running Han, and Chew on defense. Get out of here.
It'd be interesting, though.
I didn't know what I did. First
The Don't Tell Me the Odds team and the Laugh It Up Fuzzball team.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yeah, I want to mix it up a little bit here. We always do the standard First Order team like Crew and two others and stuff.
Well, the thing is the Crew team with Hux and Sith Trooper would probably steal banners.
Well, if
This
you think
one-
about this one, could just kick the shit out of people because Hux with his speed, you have because of all the call and assist, right? Plus they do 50% more damage. You know, Stormtrooper is going to be doing his thing right off the bat. So you've got Hux, Stormtrooper, and Sith Trooper. I kind of think that this is. I'm interested to see how this plays. We'll see how it works if they get to it and how it plays out.
Yeah.
If we go back, then we'll go back to a traditional team. Yeah, that's a good point too. But from Thane, Crew, Kylo, and
That
Panda
is
can be
true.
used for a higher level banner when on offense. That is very much true. I think this is a sneaky, nasty team, along with the two, Hoth bros with Finn. Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, Crew versus Night Sisters. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. So, yeah, I like it. Let's do it. I'm digging that. And so, yeah, I think we've got a really good defense here. Now we'll play around and change it up, as we move along. But yeah, I'm digging that. I like our defense. I do. I think Padme on defense is going to be a pain. Crew, Grievous, Kylo Ren. We've got the new Nest team that's not going to, we got Mon Mothma. We've got Luke with Basiliad and Want. That's God help him. The GBA, the Geonosians, we've got Mon Mothma, and then we got some surprises in the back. I think the brothers, the Leather Squad, the Rolo, the Cholo Rolo O Squad, the First Order team, and then Bears, L3, and Vander is not something you want to sneeze at. So I think that's pretty solid.
I still like that. The Big O Squad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, the Oh My
Big
Squad.
O.
I'm digging this. I really am.
Oh,
That's if they get to the Wampa. Now the thing is, you're not wamping Mon Mothma. I can tell you that much. So, and if they get the stun off, then Wampa's in big trouble. So I kind of dig that. And if they do, they do. I mean, I don't care. We've got a really solid defense here. I think this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And we'll see how the teams play. We may adjust and change per round. We're going to set our defense every time and talk about it so you guys can get some input and some suggestions in on these different teams. And maybe we'll see how everything's holding up and what's working. Threes is just a different animal, folks. So we'll see how this all plays out. I do like Bass the lead with Luke. I've seen it in regular arena. It is a pain in the ass with Want. It is such a pain in the ass.
it's nasty stuff.
The way I've been counteracting that is Jedi Revan lead. the rest of my Jedi. It's like, okay, you're gonna pull that shit. I'm just gonna mark you and kill you dead down. So, leaves a lot of possibilities, and we have a lot of stuff on offense. If he puts Rey down defense, we have our own Rey. That's not going to be a problem. And anything else that he can put down on defense, I'm really not worried about. We have our own Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, Gas, Shock T clones, Palpatine Vader Thrawn. We've also got the Mando squads and the different bounty hunter teams that we can run. We also have CLS, JTR. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that we can use here. We've got First Order. Okay, well, that'll be during the lunch stream tomorrow thing, so just hit me up ahead of time and we'll put you in there. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Doc says Escalator should solo the Bastila-led teams, but this guy doesn't have that. So, moving forward, if we face anybody that has it, like 2 Galactic Legends, I did put down the Resistance Hero Stings. We'll make adjustments to the teams moving forward. If let's say they have 2 Galactic Legends, well, maybe we need to think about this. Let's say he does have a Luke. He could probably put that team down. Then maybe we pull Supreme Leader Kylo Ren for that. And then if he's going to put, like, say, the Rey. I still like having Rey for offense against Rey. But we'll see what's... So we'll see what plays out. So, threes is a different world we're living in, folks. Now, I can tell you I've only ever lost one round in 3v3. And that was one of those infamous...
They hacked.
No, they didn't hack. The game hacks. That's when I had that one of my many famous ship battles freeze. I was going for the perfect 12-0, and that shit happened. I ain't making that up. It was the last round, too, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. So, unfortunately, that cost us. But hopefully those days are past us. You never know. Okay. I'm digging this. I like this a lot. All right, very cool. All right, you guys got questions, and then hit me up tomorrow before the lunch stream. You're gonna be on, so we'll wait. I'll wait and see if you want to do that. Doc Rice says I pulled the 3 Galactic Legends this time. Guy has not great mods though. I had a bunch of offense I can one clear if he placed it on or auto places. Well, there you go. Yeah, threes is just different. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of threes. I'm just not. Oh, Christ. I just don't like it. I hate it. I do. Let's see who else we want to use here. Let's use Grandmaster Yoda. So we'll do the Night Sister event. You guys have some questions, pop them in. We'll answer questions here for a little bit. And then I'm going to go back to manual labor. Okay, look, just clear out the entire zombies. That's just fantastic. I got to say, Luke on defense, pretty nasty. But not Luke lead. In Squad Arena is what I'm seeing. He just cannot get... See, this is the thing they need to worry about, Luke. You can't get to his payout. It's stupid.
Well, his ult?
Yeah, can't get to his ultimate.
Well, they did some changes to it recently. And there's one guy who uses JML in my arena. And I fight him with a Revan team. And twice I fought him now. And he's actually hit the ultimate. I fought him with GL Rey. And twice he's hit ultimate before my Rey has hit ultimate. And I'm like, wow, that's surprising because he never used to hit ultimate when I fought him. But the last 2 times I fought him, he hit ult really quick. I was like, oh shit.
Well, I'm doing a lot of Luke versus Luke, and it gets down to with all the Jedi and stuff, and and stuff. It's.
Are you enjoying Luke though in general?
I like him a lot. I just his ultimate's a little. It's great. You can get the damn thing, but as a character, yeah, very defensive, very tanky. He's just super goddamn annoying. He just is.
Just doesn't die.
And with the Jedi, he's just super uber duper stupid. I didn't even have the ultimate when I was using him in last Lightside GOTB. I just had him at 7 stars and Relic. Yeah. But I can tell you that I was 4 for 4 in that. That was even phase 3 day. I was like,
before ult.
Yeah, for ultimate,
nice.
he's just stupid for the Jedi mission. It's dumb. It really is ridiculous. how good he is for that. And so is Galactic Legend Ray, and so is Gas. And so I think the thing that we're starting to see in line side GOTB in the upper echelon of guilds that have these characters, that getting 4 for 4 used to be a struggle. Now it's not so much a struggle. You can do the Jedi mission, you can do the Gas mission, Padme, and you can run Ray, and then you can get the battles done, right? You're seeing a lot of guilds doing that, but it's still, until we do something about this GP difference, no one's doing shit with that. No one's doing shit with that. I mean, no one's even come close to clearing that shit. You get out of here. All right, so we got the event done. Well, the event's done. Well, that was fantastic. Let me go check the store real quick. Did I buy what I needed? No, I still got some crap in here. Let me go check my ships real quick to see if there's any. Let's see, BTLB. Did we get any? No, we didn't. TIE Bomber. No. Alright, those are really the 2 ships I was looking for. I am working on Kara and I am working on Piet, so. No. Do you want to get Kara done faster? Okay. So we're farming, and I am shard farming them as well. So if I see them in the store, I will get them. Let's get to some GW, I guess, and round it up. Sting's question: did you see Arnold's rating of the 4 Galactic Legend? And so, any thoughts? I have not. Did you see that?
I did, yeah. I caught it.
What did you think? What was his rating?
Pretty much on point. Yeah, pretty much on point.
Kylo Ren was number 1.
SLKR is number 1. Rey's number 2. Then I think he had Sith Eternal Emperor, then Jedi Master Luke. Might be the other way around. On the whole, I thought the rankings were pretty accurate. I didn't really care for his reasoning behind it. Like, I just looked at it at face value and thought, yeah, that seems about right. So,
well, what was some of his? So let's start with SLKR. What was his reasoning for SLKR being number 1?
Arena viability as well as overall use. You know, when you compare it to the other GLs.
Sure.
You know, he can solo HSTR, he can still perform in TB, he can still climb in arenas. You know, he can still solo Sith Eternal Emperor. It's like he's got a lot of use.
Okay.
Rey, she can beat all GLs currently.
Yes, she can.
She doesn't have as much use in raids, but neither do any of the other GLs outside of Kylo, really.
Right.
And yeah, when you look at the last 2 GLs, their PvP viability isn't as strong as the first 2, I would say. They can still climb, but they, like, Sith Eternal Emperor kind of gets screwed over by Kylo, and Jedi Master Luke kind of gets screwed over by Sith Eternal Emperor. So they've got kind of built-in hard counters there with another GL, whereas the others don't. So it's, I guess that's the takeaway that I got from it anyway.
Okay. How do I feel about that? I think the order is correct. I mean, you could. Between Rey, Luke, and Palpatine, I mean, I think Rey's a little bit better. I mean, I've had no problems taking out Luke's with Rey and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
I think she is a little bit stronger. Just because her ultimate is so stupid, right? You just can't do dick to her, right? And then that big hit can, especially on teams that are you know, that are not even Luke, man. I mean, you just wear them down with that big hit, right? So, I don't know. I think Luke should be 3rd. I don't know. Palpatine, Luke. Oh boy, it's a coin flip.
I can't remember for certain if he had Luke above.
I just think Jedi Master Luke is just better on defense. He's just such a more defensive character. He's a pain in the ass. I would put him 3rd, and I put SEE 4th.
Okay, so Doc Ravage is saying
is that
he did have Palps 3rd. And I think that's probably right. I think Palps has a couple of solos that he can do that the others can't, which is quite useful. Like, he can solo Padme, he can solo Gas, like full 501st Gas he can solo. That's pretty useful, but not being able to hold as much on defense, and you're seeing a lot of people complain. And he's got a bug in his kit at the moment as well, post ultimate, where he's not spreading deceived when he's ultimated. And that's a big chunk of his kit. He deals a lot of additional damage to deceived characters, and once he hits ultimate, it stops spreading. So he's also slightly bugged at the moment. So yeah, I would actually say that's probably right on the whole.
Yeah, but you're not going to really see those teams on defense anyway. And you're not going to use a Galactic Legend unless they just put nothing on defense, right? Just because you're dicking around. You probably have to use him versus a Galactic Legend, depending on who you're facing, right? And if and just on defense, yeah, I would put Luke third. I would put Palpatine fourth right now. Now that's subject to change. That's not the gospel. I don't think any of us are saying that. I think we all agree, though, no matter what changes come, unless they're ridiculous. SLKR, I think, is still the first Galactic Legend that you should go for. It just makes the most sense. You cannot underscore. He does everything that the other Galactic Legends do and can take them out. Great in Darkside TB. I mean, he's really phenomenal. But that Wraith, the fact that he can solo all the raids, that's huge. I mean, that's a huge influx of better rewards, better gear, better currency that you're going to get from him, especially in the Heroic Sith raid. That's a game changer for a lot of people that are coming up. And like, which Galactic Legend should I do first? You should do Supreme Leader Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah,
if you have no others, it's no choice, isn't it?
Yeah, and not to mention he's like the best Galactic Legend to get for free-to-play players, because it gives you an influx of gear that you'd actually have to pay crystals for usually, or wait forever to farm without SL Kylo
he's too good.
That.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying there, Doc, how you don't want a GL that can counter a legendary character. I understand where you're coming from, but what it does provide is it provides Sith Eternal Emperor additional viability in both Territory Wars and GAC that the others don't necessarily provide, So, like, it's not a deciding factor on what makes a GL good, but it's certainly something to consider. Territory War and GAC has additional viability there.
Yeah, not so much TW. You get a little bit of it helps your guild out more, right? It's the difference in rewards is minimum, right? Okay, one more Zeta, a few more pieces. But GAC, I mean, that's just, as far as I'm concerned, GAC is just, it's a bragging contest. I mean, honestly, if you get Kyber, that's all I care about. Like, I don't care if I went, last round I went 9-3. The other ones I'm 10-2, 11-1. I've been undefeated. It doesn't make that big a difference. It's just bragging rights. But I don't really give two craps about that.
Like for me, when they put the slicing material up, that's the only reason I'm gonna end up doing GAC.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't really effing care about GAC. Personally, I think it's a waste of time.
It helps you a little bit with those upper echelon pieces. It does. But
not
for
much,
12 weeks of work.
Yeah.
Now,
for
the reward is not commensurate with the time invested.
No,
exactly,
it really isn't. It's
exactly.
a lot of time and energy, and so it's just more of a. I enjoy GAC and the fact that it's just fun, and I enjoy it because I'm hanging out with you guys and we're trying to figure it out and getting frustrated on some and it's funny for you guys because when some bullshit happens, you guys enjoy seeing me going
dodge.
I just want to address Doc Ravage's comment there. That's what I'm saying. You're wrong about SE. Is that SE can literally solo a full 501st team on defense. Mm-hmm. That is 63 banners in GAC. That is not terrible. That's brilliant. Like, I know you have to have the right conditions where they put gas on defense, but he can do that to Padme. He can do it to gas. He can do it to JKR. He can do it to GG. Like, he has a lot of solo viability, which is useful in GAC. So it's like, I know, well, not nobody places gas on defense, but very few people do.
I've had some people put
Yeah, see, it does happen. That's what I'm saying. There is a certain element of viability, even if it is, perhaps a little bit niche.
Yeah, it is niche. But most Galactic Legends can solo those teams too, to be fair. I mean, you can go undersized on that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially like Kylo Ren and Pat and Rey. I mean, Rey, you just bring in the brothers and She's going to destroy any team she's facing that's not a Galactic Legend. She's just stupid.
I've seen her solo GG teams, like no support. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Full banners as well.
So it just depends, and we're all on different levels of GAC to Doc Ravish. So maybe at your level you're not seeing gas, but I think at other levels you will see gas. So you put it as a mark there for Palpatine. I still agree with you, Doc. I think Palpatine's fourth. If I'm thinking about this logically, I think Kylo is unquestionable number one. I think Rey, just because her ultimate is just so freaking amazing and she's just so good on defense.
Well, and she can still beat every other GL. She can still win against every comp. Yeah, I think it speaks a lot if you can beat every.
There you go, Doc Ravish. Doc Ravish is talking in games. Yeah, so in game, so that could be a viable thing where you're not seeing gas on defense in the end game. Say someone that's really Division 1 or maybe Division 2 might see a different lineup, right? So you have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I think also what should be put into consideration with the Galactic Legends is the tunes that you are required to farm with them. There are some tunes that these GLs require that are insanely good.
Well, I mean, and you
like
talk
Jedi
about
Luke.
Well, Jedi Luke is the odd man out here. So for the thing about Jedi Master Luke,
like Piet, Vader, those are insanely good tunes that you end up getting while en route to get that Galactic Legend.
Yeah, I think the thing that Luke especially. So I was thinking about this the other day. Like, which path would I say after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? Well, if you're free to play, it makes sense to go for Palps, right?
Yeah, because if you already went for Kylo Ren, you already have two of the characters done.
Right, so you go that route. However, if you want to be a little cheeky and you go for, say, Jedi Master Luke, you're getting Luke and you're getting Jedi Master Luke out of the deal. That's the thing that really makes Jedi Master Luke. It's a longer farm. It's a harder farm. So you have to really think about this. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm just saying that if you think about it, you're getting really two stupid characters out of the deal. Plus, the Rebels are really fantastic. Yep. On the other side, you do get Piet. You do make your troopers a little bit stronger, and troopers, when they're relics and stuff, are just good lord, they are nasty.
Piet and Vader, man.
No, I'm not even talking
especially
Piet and
in 3v3, dude.
Oh yeah, 3v3, but I'm thinking 5v5 when we get past this 3v3 nonsense. Piet with the troopers, Loki ran it the other day, and it was just ridiculous. I mean,
imagine, doesn't Vader lose a certain amount of potency by not being in 5v5s? Because you don't get as much cooldown decrease from his Merciless Massacre.
True.
Because there are less enemy teams. I mean, I'm not saying he's not good. He's probably still good, but it's going to take you longer to reach Merciless Massacre again, which is a big part of his potency. I'm not saying, like I said, not saying he's bad, but I think he's actually worse in 3v3 than in 5v5.
You could actually run Vader solo against some teams because of just how good he is. But Palpatine, Thrawn, and Vader is just a sick ass combination in threes.
Yep.
You're going to fracture somebody. Your Thrawn's going to be exceptionally fast, and Vader, even in threes, I mean, sweet Jesus. That dude is going to
kill someone off the bat. First miss, for sure.
Especially if you have Piet on the team.
I do think he's not as powerful in threes, but I still think Vader's still stupid.
He's still amazing.
He's stupid, man. I mean, he is dumb. I mean, there are changes to him. I agree with Doc that he's worse than threes. I agree with that statement. I think in fives, Vader's he is a monster.
He's literally on par with
if he's
legendary
modded,
characters now.
Yeah, but if he's modded correctly in threes, the opponent never gets a turn because he will one-shot the whole team.
He's nasty.
Yeah, 120k for basic, 120k basic, 120k.
I think you have to be strategic and smart on where you place him and what you use him against. But I mean, but that's in threes.
He's still great taking out Geos in 3v3.
Oh yeah,
because they'll have the additional unit, won't they?
Yeah.
So he'll wreck Geos on defense.
And I think you guys need to also think that we're in threes territory now. So the strategies we used in fives and the characters changed dramatically in threes. That's why your Malik solo, your gas solos, your crew solo, crew Kylo Ren masked, your Luke, these characters that you can run in there and just get easy banners with. You want to keep for offense.
But also in 3v3s, it also opens the amount of additional teams you can actually use that you never thought would work good before.
Yeah, and we've kind of seen the Jedi Revan team, Luke with some Jedi as a team. Revan, Basila, Malik. If you have to really use
and
it,
who knows? Maybe the big
Gas
will kick royal ass this time.
Gas. I've used Gas when I see Grievous. I'm like, okay, Gas, go get him. Gas, Arc, and Echo just destroys that team. I don't care what combination they have on there. He's just going to kick their ass. And then you've got Shock T, Rex, and Fives. And you can mix and match those. That's two really good teams out of the 501st.
I'm pretty certain those are the ones I use.
Yeah. And then you've got, you just go down the line. I mean, Mando is fun to use with Grief and another bounty hunter. Now, I like putting the other bounty hunter team on defense, which we probably will do. But Jango, Bosk, Mando, if they're Jango, Bosk, and Boba Fett, especially if they're really fast, is stupid. They may not win, but they're sure in the hell going to take a lot of banners. I mean, you're forced to use something really good against that. So you have to think about these combinations and threes. Night Sisters, not as good. They're solid. Certain teams, I just think like Night Sisters, that if you put all the Night Sisters together, it's still such a really good, solid team. And threes, they can be solid, but there's so many teams out here now and characters. There's like, oh, Night Sisters, let me just go kick their ass real quick. Gas, go sell the Night Sisters. Thank you for the 64 banners. It's like those kind of things. You're like, well, I don't want to see Gas down, but I still got Shock T clones I can go use somewhere too. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility. So, and we'll see this when we get into my GSC offense. And if you want to watch, of course, you can check out Scribe Gaming on YouTube.
Oh, you could
Twitch.
you could do that.
Yeah, you can check out his stuff, and he does his threes. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Wait, Scribe who? No, I'm joking.
Scribe who? Who's that loser?
Son of a bitch.
I thought his name was Smudge, not Scribe.
Well, he is more popular than I am. So.
Alphabet.
But no, definitely give some love to this guy over here, man. He makes some great content, dude.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you, man.
Where are we at? How close am I to this goddamn bomber being able to go up? I'm just looking at, see if I enhance it. Oh, 82. We're getting there. We're almost there. Almost there. Just a little further. I may use some crystals and get some of that.
Oh, man, your fleet credits. It hurts.
Well, if you think about why I'm where I'm at,
because you basically have every ship.
You know how many ships I've done? I did Malevolence. I did that fully maxed. I did BTLB. It's 6 stars, but it's maxed. I did Y-Wing. It's maxed. I did Vulture Droid. It's maxed. I did Hyena Bomber. It's maxed. I mean, I did some of these ships, and it's like, I ain't even done Hyena Bomber's reinforcement, but I don't think you need it. So, it's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I blew through ship credits like it's nothing, dude. And, it's stupid. Like, and it was Malevolence. That one, I mean, you knew like capital ships are stupid.
It's ridiculous. Isn't it like 7 million or something?
Oh, no, it was closer to like 11 million.
Is it? Jesus.
11 million. That's not even his abilities. And you get into 12, 13 million range with him, with his abilities and stuff. So it got really dumb. So when you do like 6, 7 ships, credits disappear quick. I was like, God damn. Neo Venom says, I finally got my Kylo to Relic 7 for the Galactic Legend Kylo event. That is awesome stuff, Neo. I'm glad for you, brother. Get that Kylo Ren. Do it. You do aggressive feelings, boys. All right, we got 40-some people watching us, only 15 likes. Please hit the like button. Let's see if there's any other questions. We've had a really good discussion today. Got into 3v3s, things of that nature. So
harder.
Smash the like button. So we're ready for GAC. We'll do that tomorrow. So we'll get ready for. I'm going to take a break here and go. Well, work outside. And then tonight we'll be back for the Wednesday night stream. I promise not to do something stupid and try to go to another stream and cross the streams. And I learned about it last day. I tried to cross the streams last week, and it was a bad idea because I didn't think about, like, I was streaming and trying to join another stream and let them try to stream while I'm trying. It was stupid.
Streamception.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking clearly. I thought it'd be cool. I was like, oh, this would be cool. We'll cross the streams and then their viewers can watch it. They're dumb. Yeah. All right, so with that, I think we can call this one done. Yeah. Also, big shout out to everybody on our ACS campaign. I can't thank you guys. You guys are goddamn maniacs. We are over $11,000 we've raised for the American Cancer Society. 11,100.
Damn, that's good.
And we got more events coming up. So we've set our new goal of 15,000. 10,000 was the initial goal, and I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, especially with COVID and everything going on right now, for that you guys. Every little bit helps, and what the American Cancer Society does, it's just brilliant. And the success we had with the Magic the Gathering tournament was really good. And then we had a fun D&D stream, which you can go back and check out. We also had a really funny Haint Hunter episode where they got the shit scared out of him.
That was terrifying and fun, and I think it sounded like all the viewers were enjoying scaring the living shit out of all of us with all the scared notifications on. We might end up doing that again if I can talk Finn into it. So
and also probably not tomorrow, but probably Friday I'm going to do some more Baldur's Gate. I'm really digging that game. The problem is you can only go to level 5, man. It pisses me off.
That would piss me off as well.
I like the combat. I like how it's got a very D&D feel to it with the rolling and stuff. I'm really digging the overall feel of that game. And I'm super much in the lore where I was playing. I'm like, let's get Yankee, and they're on, or get Sarai, they're on the Red Dragons because Tiamat gave it to me. And I'm just going through this entire lore and history of stuff of why this was. Oh, the Mind Flayers. Well, of course I went after them because they used to be the soldiers, and then they rose up, and then they kicked the Mind Flayers' ass. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, I need to quit nerding out.
You need to nerd harder.
Dude, when it comes to Forgotten Realms, dude, like I'm a goddamn encyclopedia. I mean,
have you seen that Salvatore has announced a new trilogy of Drizzt books?
Well, I know he did the last one with his father,
he's announced a new series again.
Oh, he has. Oh, good. I can't get enough Drizzt. That's my favorite character, hands down.
Awesome.
I love Drizzt. He is one of my favorite characters. His dichotomy and his psychological makeup, it's just fascinating. And I just enjoy all the books. I've always enjoyed Salvatore's books. I've read all of his series. Man. They're just so good. I'm trying to think of the Demon Chronicles were really really
the
good.
Demon Wars saga.
The Demon Wars saga, yeah. Oh my God, those were so good. Oh, and he's not afraid to kill characters off. That's what I love about him. I mean, you get invested in these characters, and you're just like, oh God, no. Like there was one, and I'm trying to remember his name. Canterbury, or no?
Oh no, you're talking about
the monk. Catterley. Sorry, it's been a while since I read it. One of my most
brutal.
Monk, priest, or not a monk, a priest to one of the gods in
Denier.
Was it Denier?
Yeah, he was the chosen of Denier.
It was his wife that was.
Yeah, she was Danica. Danica was his wife.
The monk who is
yeah.
Only she, and he made. I've never seen anybody write to where she fell off a side of a mountain. I ain't making that shit up. She fell off a side of a mountain and lived. Now, how did she live? She used her, and she took some serious damage, but the way he wrote it, you saw the way she was surviving. She's going down the hill. She's using her legs and stuff to absorb damage and do this. And I was like, I've never read somebody that made me enthralled about someone falling off the side of a mountain. What the fuck is this? I could not put that shit down. And then, of course, you got Pike and Eichel, two of my favorite characters ever.
Oh, man, they were awesome.
Oh, my God. The time
where
they were...
brothers.
The Boulder Shoulder Brothers. The time those two psychopaths are trying to come up with a plan to kill goblins. So they're trying to do an ambush. So they thought they'd get some boulders on top of this big tree. And and then they ended up, those two started fighting. And then the goblins came up and were like, what? And then they stopped fighting and kicked the shit out of the goblins. Don't interrupt us while we're kicking each other's ass. If you ever see Pike and Eichel, it's just the funniest I'm sorry, Ike and Pickle. I can't always say
it's
that.
Pickle and Ivan. Pickle and Ivan.
Pickle. I love Pickle.
Or Pickle.
Pickle.
Yeah. Pike and Eichel.
Yeah, whatever.
It's good stuff, man.
It's so good.
Them.
I really enjoy those characters, and then those got crossed into the Dritz books, and that was funny. His interaction with those two. I thought he was going to lose his mind dealing with two idiots. A dwarf druid.
Yeah,
Ooh, hee hee. That's all he says, and it is the funniest shit ever. Good times. So I'm excited to hear that. So there's so much good stuff, but we'll do some more Baldur's Gate. I'll get into more of the lore and shit with Forgotten Realms. I'm really happy to hear Scribe. Yeah, if you want to join me Friday, you can, man. I'll do it in the afternoon and reasonable time.
Sounds good.
Come hang out, and we'll talk about the game and the history and the lore. Of course, it changes per edition, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the history is pretty consistent. It's just the some of the stuff they change on. Like who's a god, who isn't, what level god they are, and like Avernus and all this other stuff changes from time to
a lot.
Yeah, and it mainly had to do with 3rd edition to 5th edition kind of works, right? The lore and the history kind of mingle. 4th edition does, but I mean they were like, let's get the hell out of 4th edition as quickly as possible.
Do you blame them? 4th edition was a massive dumpster fire.
It really was.
That was the most horrible, quote unquote, update to D&D of all time.
I just think they got bored and said, let's fuck with the players and see what happens. And it didn't go well. I mean, there's some good stuff out of 4th edition, and we actually got some really cool characters out of 4th edition with the lore and stuff, like the Raven Queen and Vecna. Really, that was really hashed out more.
Did they cross over stuff from Greyhawk or something like that?
Yeah, that's when they started to get into the storylines
Shadowfell and all that sort of stuff, wasn't it?
But I really enjoy what they've done with 5th edition. I think the only one that the lore that I didn't quite like is the Elven lore that they changed with Loth and her fall and how that played out. I didn't like that as much. I did like the story of the elves, but the mythos on that was like, bleh. All right. What else? We have 3 last question, and then we'll wrap it up. So this question. So I have SLKR versus an opponent with SLKR Ray and Jedi Master Luke. Luke does not have the ultimate. Jedi Luke versus SLKR. I gotcha. My SLKR versus Ray or JML. Ooh.
Does your SLKR have the ultimate?
I'm assuming he does.
And Jedi Master Luke doesn't have an ultimate. That's an easy win for an SLKR.
Well, you could word down Ray a little bit, right, with another team, possibly. I'm trying to think like who you could use there. That's a tough one. Who do you use there? Boy, that's a great one.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'd go after Jedi Master Luke because that's a sure win with an SLKR team.
Then Ray, you could do like a Watt.
Gas 5's Chewie, you can potentially take out the SLKR with that combo.
Yeah, Gas 5's Chewie. Could do some stuff versus Ray. Or SLKR, then use Luke versus Jedi Master Luke. Well, that's a tough one there. What else in 3? How the hell did you get that? Jesus.
Yeah, down 2 GLs. That's pretty harsh.
Well, this is the person that's facing me and I didn't look at all the other opponents I have in this round. Let's take a look real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Well, actually, it is pretty easy to get that way if you focused more on other stuff in your roster and didn't go for the Galactic Legends.
2 Galactic Legends on the first one. I think the most I'm gonna have 2 for this dude. Am I gonna be the only one that has 3? 1. Beto, I think I fought Beto before. 2. I already did Bloodpeck. He has 1. 1. I just did that one. Not here. What do you have? You have 2. So I've got the advantage because I've got I've got 2 Galactic Legends, or 3, and they have, most of these have 2. And you can see that they have more GP than me in a lot of the cases, except that one had 5.8. Ooh. So.
One of them had 5.8?
Yeah. I think they had
Jesus.
2 Galactic Legends.
Wow.
Super focused.
Must be. But then again, I'm 4.1 and I'm not too far away from.
No, it's your overall thing. You know, when you get into like
Yeah.
ships and this one, it makes it a little bit funky and stuff. So,
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I think we can call this one done. So we're gonna wrap this up. I got some stuff to do, and then I gotta get ready for tonight's big stream in so many hours. So we're gonna wrap this one up. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Excuse me. Scribe Gaming. Where can folks check you out at?
Y'all can check me out on YouTube. Just hit 1,000 subs recently. I was super happy about that.
It's
Scribe Gaming on YouTube, and check me out on Twitch as well. Also, Scribe Gaming. I make it easy for everybody.
There you go. And last thing I'll say is wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your hands, wash your face, do all that stuff. And with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and everybody here, have a great rest of your day. I'm going right back outside and doing other stuff. So, yay me! Yay!
Yay!
Best ever.
Hey, great. I'm so great. Just so happy and just so great. Just, it's great. So goddamn great. Just, all right, y'all be safe. We'll see you tonight, and we'll holler at you later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.